In this video, I'm going to share the 5 snippets of code that I use all the time in my coding. I go through these very quickly when I'm explaining my code for a particular application, but I thought I would slow down and explain some of these lines to you that I use all the time. So the first thing we're going to talk about is determine the first empty row. I've called this Endrow. I've declared it as long because it's a number. Now I've used worksheet, which you could change for sheet 1, sheet 2, whichever sheet you're on. So we're looking row count. So we're looking in the first column. So this would be the A column. And so what it's going down to the bottom of the end of the Excel sheet and then coming back up and finding for the first empty row, the first row of data. Now I'm adding one, and this is going to be the first empty row. If we wanted to find the last row of data, you would use the same code, but you would take off the +1 because this is the first empty row. So if using this without the +1 would be the last row of data. Now, the next thing I do all the time is I'm searching for a particular value on a worksheet. And so I have declared nrng as a range and sheet 2 as the sheet that I'm on, but you can change this to whatever you're looking for. And D is the column that I'm looking for. Sname is the value that I'm looking for. And then it looks through for formulas, it looks for whole, searches by orders, it's going by rows, and search direction is next, MatchCase false, SearchFormat as false. So if nrng is not found, so that says if nrng is not nothing, then message box is sending name not found. Else nrow equals nrange row. Okay, now if we're doing the same thing but in a table situation, so we're searching for a value in a table, we've set range 1, so it's declared up there as a range, sheet 1 table. Now this is a table name. It could be table 1 if you haven't renamed it. I'm searching for this, which is my barcode, which is a string that I've declared up here. And I'm looking for formulas, looking for whole, searching by rows, and search direction is next. So that's how you do the exactly same thing, but you're doing it for a table and rather than just data on a worksheet. Now, so in this one, we found the value or the row that this value is on. So what we're doing is in the next thing is we're searching for the first blank cell in a row. So now it's using the n row that we've determined here, and it's going from row or from column A, n row, and then it's going to the right, and the same thing, and it's going to the right to the first empty or till the end of the data, and then it's putting one cell over, we're plussing one over, and then we're selecting that. So that's selecting the first blank cell in a row. Now, the last thing that I'm going to discuss here is I am always displaying a user form. So what you need to do is when you're displaying a user form, for some reason, they tend to grow or shrink when you bring them up numerous times. So you specify the user form width and height and then .show. So you could go user form show, but this would not guarantee you what it's going to look like when it's done. I will, of course, include this little bit of code in the description of my video. Please subscribe.